Hey guys, Panda Podcast Gaming here. So welcome to the third episode of the Panda Podcast. This episode is titled Dangers Lie Ahead. I'm here with our co-host of the series, dirtyracer30. Introduce yourself to anyone who hasn't seen the previous two episodes.
Hello, I am dirtyracer30 and I will be the co-host of the Panda Podcast.
Alright. So, for any new people who are just now watching the Panda Podcast, this series will basically just be me and Dirty Racer 30 talking about completely random stuff. We'll talk about the show that we're working on, Fortnite, FNAF, just completely random stuff like that. So, yeah. Without further ado, let's jump straight into our topics that we will be talking about in today's episode. Starting with a update on Hunt or Be Hunted. So, there has been a lot of progress. Sorry about the voice crack. There has been a lot of progress on the series as of late. I have an official casting call opened on Casting Call Club. So, my apologies. The casting call is open until February 28th. So, if any of you guys want to, like any viewers or anyone wants to audition, you can, you have until the 28th to audition for either the lead male or lead female protagonist roles, and I'll be making my final decision on the casting for them here soon. I can't talk about any other Hunter x Hunter related things because most of the other stuff for it is, like actual info about the show and stuff. So, yeah. That is the Hunter x Hunted update. Now, do you have any topics that you want to talk about right now?
Not right now, but later on I will have a topic to talk about.
Alright. So the next topic I will talk about is, I guess we'll go straight into Fortnite, the Fortnite topic, I guess. So, what did you think of the last season of Fortnite now that it ended just a few days ago?
It was fun. I didn't get to watch the event, which is very sad. I heard really, really good about it. But I had a good time.
Yeah,
And
you
a lot of people I know had a good time. So
the season was really good. I think the gameplay was fun. The battle pass was good. The overall Chapter 6 Season 1 is definitely a top 5 season for me. Minus the Skibbity Toilet collab. That was probably the lowest point of Chapter 6 Season 1, to be honest. The event, it was also really good. I did not miss the event, so I guess I'll explain what sort of happened. It was a fight between like two of the characters from the battle pass, I think. It was like one of the bosses on the map and one of the characters from the battle pass, and they had like a giant anime fight. And it was a very cool event. Have you seen like footage of it on like...
I seen a bit. I just watched a guy get his butt kicked.
That's pretty much what happened the whole time. Was both sides getting their butts kicked until Shogun X was defeated at the end. He wasn't killed; he was just defeated because I'm pretty sure he's still like on the map this season. And actually, season 2 has started. Have you played it?
I have not.
I have played it, and from what I will say, it is very good. The Battle Pass isn't as good as last season. The only like good skin in the Battle Pass I'd say is maybe Sub-Zero. But the rest of the season, like the gameplay is really fun with like the bank robberies and the new medallions and stuff like that. It is very fun.
I'm so glad they added Mortal Kombat.
Yeah, this is one of the like best collabs they've added here recently, besides like maybe the Godzilla one.
Personally, I've been talking about Mortal Kombat and Fortnite for a while now, and I'm really glad it's finally here.
Yeah. The collab was my bad. The collab was originally planned to release back in 2021, I think.
Why did it take so long?
Basically, they thought the game was too gory and not family friendly for Fortnite at the time. So instead, they added Street Fighter to the game, but now they're finally coming around to actually adding Mortal Kombat.
I mean, growth. It's really good to see a game you've been playing your entire childhood, kind of
Yeah,
like.
yeah. That's
I
fine.
guess the best word would be progress.
Yeah, yeah, that word would work. That word would work because like progressing to see like the game actually like collab with other
Well,
games in those other games because I know Mortal Kombat has like collab characters in the game, but seeing it actually like have their characters in other games is cool. What was I gonna say? I had a topic that I was thinking of. It was related to the Mortal Kombat collab. I think I forgot it.
the new Mortal Kombat game. Well, not really
Um,
new.
no, it wasn't that because I haven't played it. So if I said anything on it, I would
Well,
be very
I have
uneducated.
I have played it, and I'm gonna tell you, it is amazing. The graphics is good. The combos are good. I really like the characters.
I know
Phenomenal game.
I know Omni Man's in it.
Omni Man and Homelander
Isn't John
and
Cena in it too?
Ghostface.
Isn't John Cena there too?
Yeah,
Nice. I'll have to get it soon.
there's two Ghostface, which means that technically, if we really think about it, I don't know. Really got to see a lot of the Ghostface, but that might mean FNAF is canon.
Hmm.
Just saying.
You might be onto something. You might be onto something. I got it. I know what I was gonna talk about a second ago. You
Perfect.
were talking about like childhood like collabs and stuff making into like Fortnite and everything. FNAF. That should be the next one
Yes.
because there was a there I don't know if this is actually on the map this season, but in the trailer for the season that's currently out right now, there was a graffiti on like a mountain or something that you couldn't really see well, but if you trace like the outline of the graffiti, it perfectly matched Freddy Fazbear's head.
All. I feel like Fortnite just leaves stuff for like people who really deep dive and like hunt for stuff in games. I think they leave certain things just for them to hunt for.
Yeah, like they'll have like subtle hints to collabs, and then eventually they'll add the collab.
That I've always seen that just super cool.
Yeah, we still haven't gotten that Simpsons collab that they hinted at in like 2020.
We have not.
We've gotten collabs that are similar to it, like Family Guy, Futurama. I'm pretty sure we're getting. I'm pretty sure it was leaked that we're getting King of the Hill soon. So they have added collabs similar to Simpsons. So hopefully they'll actually add the Simpsons soon.
Maybe.
It would be so funny to play as Homer.
Homer, Peter.
Homer, Peter, Hank Hill, Fry. It's the
All
perfect
four in a
squad.
lobby, that'd be crazy.
It would be the perfect squad. I don't know. Add on Hatsune Miku and Godzilla. All right. So you got any?
Well,
Oh, sorry. What were you gonna say?
um, I think probably a collab I really, really, really want. Oh, sorry, I almost just fell. Um, I play a lot of VR games,
All right.
and the games I've been playing recently are the backrooms. I need me a backrooms character.
I mean, wouldn't that basically just be like a hazmat guy?
Yeah.
I mean, there are a few skins that are similar, but if we got an actual like Backrooms collab, that would be awesome.
I mean, there's already like maps out.
Yeah, so they had like a whole backroom section in like the Discovery tab a few years ago, so why not just do the full on collab now? Give us like two
They've
entities or
already
something.
got Lethal Company.
Yeah, they already got Lethal Company, so that's not crazy far off. We just got to get a hazmat guy and maybe like an entity or two.
Personally, I think the entities are like they're not exactly like very addable people because they're so weirdly built.
Yeah, yeah, true. I mean, there's certain
But
ones
how
that
I
are.
think like the character would look is it would be, the backrooms guy. The back bling would be a like a carton of almond milk because that's how they survive in the backrooms is almond milk.
Oh.
Or maybe like it'd be like a portal like on it and it has like the backrooms on the back or something. And it's like
Mm.
showing no clipping or something.
I studied a lot of the Backrooms lore a few years back, but I've forgotten it as the years have gone on. So I forgot things like the almond milk thing.
Well, I keep up with the backrooms and all that because
Are they still
I
adding?
like limitable spaces and stuff.
Are they still adding like levels and stuff? Are they still like continuing with that?
Anything qualified, quote unquote, liminals, technically backrooms,
Hmm.
from what me and my friends go by.
That makes sense. I know a lot of like liminal spaces. I know that I think that's what they're called,
Like
right?
the pool rooms, the party rooms.
Yeah, yeah,
We haven't got to see the pool rooms yet, but I've heard a lot about it.
yeah.
They just pull up with a map, like an actual working map.
That would be.
Challenges would go crazy with it, like go to this level, do this and that. Sorry.
What cosmetics like for like pickaxes and stuff? Like what other cosmetics do they have for like free rewards?
Free rewards. I'd say maybe like a pickaxe would be like maybe a balloon.
Maybe
Cuts in the
the they could have the one entity, the one from level 0 or level 1 or whichever level it is.
it's zero.
The like one weird black tangly monster.
Yeah, but I don't think you could really use that as a pickaxe.
I mean, it doesn't really have a clear shape, so just sort of rework it into a pickaxe shape, and that could work.
Oh yeah, that could work. Maybe it'd be a back bling or something.
Yeah, yeah,
Like the
maybe.
Among Us guy. Like
Maybe
whenever you
it's
get
like a
knocked, it like stands up and
maybe it's like a
does
black
something.
tangly ball, like the symbiote ball for Venom.
Uh, have it like what's it called? What happened to the what's his name? The Fantastic Four guy.
Oh, the like Johnny Storm,
I don't
where
want
his heart was
to.
ripped
Yeah,
out and used
I
as
don't
a
want to call him
fireplace.
Mr. Elastic.
Oh, where he was
You know,
turned
he's
into
like a
like a
ball.
yeah, where
Like
Doctor Doom
turn the
turned him into
guy,
a
like turn
ball.
it into kind of like a ball, but like have the head sticking out.
Hmm. I see what you're getting at. I see what you're getting at. That could work.
Yeah.
There is quite a few possibilities that they could do for like a Backrooms collab though. Maybe they just have it to where whenever you're running around on the map that you accidentally like trip and fall and you end up no clipping into the back rooms or something.
It's like a boss map.
And the only way to escape is by getting to like the final level or something. But then again, how would that work in VR?
I say to beat the boss, you have to beat the first level.
Yeah, that would make sense. That would make sense. All right. So for the next topic, we have let me think. We got Poppy Playtime Chapter 4 released like a few weeks back. I know you. I don't think you've played it, have you?
I haven't even got to finish 3.
Well, I will say I streamed Chapter 4, which if anyone's watching, if you would like to see those streams, you can go back on my channel and watch them. But I will say the Poppy Playtime Chapter 4, it is incredibly good after all the bugs were patched. Like pre-patch, it was really bad in terms of bugs. It was pretty much post-patch pre-patch security breach. They think that basically.
I remember I was playing 3, and I found a glitch where you shoot a chair, it would spin like weirdly, and I stood on it and I got flung up in the air.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
That was funny. Didn't I try to fly with a barrel?
Yeah.
It didn't work.
Nah, it didn't work. I've tried it a few times as well. I think I did it on a stream a few months back.
I really, really look forward to playing like 4. Even just finishing 3, I'm really looking forward to it because it's fun.
Mm-hmm. And Chapter 4 is even better. Like better than Chapter 3. I'd say that in terms of story, 4 is better, but okay, scratch what I said a moment ago about Chapter 4 being better. I still think Chapter 3 is better, like, overall, but Chapter 4 definitely has the better story and some better gameplay mechanics.
Gameplay.
Yeah.
Lore and stuff.
Yeah. I will say, without spoiling it, there are some certain reveals throughout Chapter 4 that are very big.
Ooh.
Like, maybe some stuff related to a certain prototype. And more related to him.
I'm waiting to find out everything.
I think I told you a moment ago about, like, Dowie. Like, before we started this episode, yeah. I think I told you about, like, Dowie. And that he exists in the game.
I've seen a video, like a small clip on it, but
yeah,
I didn't really get to see like Dowie himself or anything.
Yeah. Oh, then again, his design wouldn't really be a spoiler. The spoilers would be like what happens at the end of Chapter 3 and how that ties into the beginning of Chapter 4 and stuff.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to like speed run the game.
Yeah. I will say the main villain of Chapter 4 is hinted at the end of Chapter 3.
Okay. I just hope it's not like Huggy, because I really like Huggy and I don't want him to murder me again.
Nah, he's not the main villain of Chapter 4.
I died a lot by him in Chapter 1.
Mm-hmm.
It's like the main guy near me.
Yeah. You got any topics you want to talk about for right now? Or are they still for later in the podcast?
I think we'll wait until we get done with like the specific topics you want to talk about for me to add in mine.
Okay. So for the FNAF 2 movie, that's my next topic that I was wanting to talk about. There have been a lot of updates on the FNAF 2 movie. In fact, we've gotten 3 set photos. Like, officially.
I haven't seen anything.
I'm not going to talk about plot leaks or anything like that because, well, I mean, I respect Scott Cawthon and Blumhouse and all them, so I don't want to say anything that would be, like, too, like, I obviously can't say it. or else my channel will get shut down. So I'm not going to say any like plot leaks or anything like that, but there's a car going by. Sorry. I will talk about the official set photos that were revealed from Scott Cawthon. So the first one is the floor from the interior of the FNAF 2 pizzeria.
Okay.
It's like a tile floor with like a Toy Freddy face on it.
Ooh.
Yeah, and then there was I think it was a little phone like recorder thingy or something, or like some like FAS communication device or whatever. It's like a little Toy Freddy book looking thing that has a text thing on it where he can communicate, or whoever is using it can communicate through it.
Oh, would it be like an ovilus?
A what?
An ovilus is a ghost hunting tool. I don't really know the good full definition of it, but it is a ghost hunting tool used to it'll pull a word out of the English dictionary and use it, and it'll people will talk to ghosts through it.
It's probably like something similar to that. Again, there are plot leaks related to it. Won't be talking about them.
Okay.
And then for the last set photo that was revealed, it is a set photo of a flashback scene with Matthew Lillard's William Afton and Elizabeth Lale's Vanessa.
Ooh.
It is the flashback scene from before the end of the first movie where he, got spring-locked. And it looks very, very cool. It's inside of, the old, Afton house. I think it's, the FNAF 4 one.
Ooh, I haven't got to see, any of that house before.
Yeah.
I've only ever been in the room and in the hallway.
Yeah, it's. I think it's a FNAF 4 house. It might be a completely different one that they just have for the movie, but I believe it is the same one from FNAF 4.
Oh, that'll be cool.
Yeah. I hope they go into like some of the stuff from the games like in FNAF 4 and stuff. I know it's not that part of the story yet, but I hope they delve into certain things, like maybe the Faz gas experiments or something that Afton was doing in the FNAF 4 house.
I have not heard about that.
Basically, in the later Tales from the Pizzaplex books, I think, it was revealed that the entirety of FNAF 4 is all just hallucinations. None of the nightmare animatronics are real. They are literally just basically the staff bots from Security Breach, but the kid from FNAF 4 is hallucinating them to be nightmare animatronics. Afton puts uses the Faz gas in the room to experiment on his test subjects and stuff to learn sciencey stuff, I guess. Not a very good thing.
I thought the kid in the room was his son.
That's what the main theory was for a long time, but there's been a lot of debate whether it's actually crying child or not.
I don't really know a lot about the lore of FNAF. I mean, I've kept up with it for a while, but
Yeah.
I haven't really gone super with the books and stuff.
Yeah, the earlier lore in the series for the earlier games and the book lore and stuff is very, very, very confusing. But for the later games in the series, like Security Breach and Ruin and stuff, we have a pretty good idea of how the lore is going so far.
I haven't got to play any of the games past Security Breach, so.
You played Ruin, right?
I mean, yeah, but that's technically a Security Breach DLC. I haven't played anything past the actual game of Security Breach.
Yeah, there hasn't been much released since then. There's only been Help Wanted 2, and then Secret of the Mimics releasing in June or July. I can't really remember, but one of those two times.
I think I gotta play a very short snippet of what's it called? What's the VR game called?
Help Wanted?
Yeah, I gotta play a very small snippet of it.
Yeah. But for the lore of the later games, like I said, we have a pretty good idea of how the whole story of the Mimic goes and Gregory and stuff like that.
Well, I'm gonna start really researching up on it.
Watch some of Matt Pat's videos that he posted before, like his security breach videos that he posted before he retired, and then also watch maybe a few of the newer ones, and then maybe just look up a few I guess maybe like an audiobook of some of the.
Yeah, I was about to say I'm gonna start like getting audiobooks for it.
Yeah.
I've already seen more. I see more books at Walmart, so I'm gonna start, getting more books.
Yeah. Keep yourself up to date on the FNAF lore.
I will be trying to.
Get the theorist brain going,
Mm-hmm.
The inner theorist in us all.
My inner theorist is wild.
Yeah.
I come up with some very outstretched theories.
Gregory's a robot. I mean, it might not be far off. The GGY story from the Tales from the Pizza books does kind of hint at Gregory maybe not being
Human.
what he seems.
I just think he's not a lost child.
Hey, the book kind of hints at him being controlled by the Mimic, or maybe being a robot himself.
I think if he is lost, he was not lost on purpose.
Yeah, it's all part of his evil plan. To total world domination. I don't know. We don't really know his plan.
We don't know.
It could be total world domination.
Or it could be to get back at somebody. I don't know.
Maybe he was mad at Cassie and that's why he dropped her in the elevator.
I forgot that was Cassie.
You forgot Cassie existed?
Low-key a little bit, yeah.
Yeah, we should get like a security breach sequel like to Ruin or something so that we can get more lore on Cassie and stuff, because her lore was not like crazy explained in Ruin.
Yeah, we didn't get very much about her at all. I haven't played the game in so long, I can't remember a lot about it.
Yeah, I haven't played Ruin in a while either.
All I remember is that first jump scare by Monty scared the booty out of me, man.
Yeah, the jump scares in it are definitely scary. Like, a lot scarier than security breach and stuff.
I wasn't expecting crawling Monty to jump out of a tube.
Yeah, that was definitely one of the scarier jump scares.
But when he did, it definitely scared me.
Chihuahua Monty. That's what we all call him.
Chihuahua Monty is a good name.
Because, I mean, he does the wow wow like a chihuahua.
I call him Gojo. Which, I don't know if you know the lore, but...
I know of the Gojo, the leg incident.
Yeah, so that's the name I've adapted.
That is the perfect name for Monty.
I was talking to my friend about it, and he was like, "This is not what happened to Gojo," and I was like,
Yeah.
"Perfect. That's his name now."
That means that Gregory is Sukuna.
Wait, did Sukuna split him in half, or did Toji, I think is the name?
I'm pretty sure it was Sukuna. I haven't read the manga, but I'm pretty sure it was Sukuna.
I don't know. There's the manga at the Walmart near me, so I have a photo of it.
Maybe you'll have to read it and see if it actually is Sukuna who chopped Gojo's legs off.
I will have to read it.
Alright, so you have any topics you want to talk about now?
Okay, now that we're finished with the main topics, I have started listening to Metallica and like Slipknot and stuff, and
All right.
I've been missing out on like rock and metal music. I don't know if those are the same category or two different ones, but
They're not crazy far off. Metal's just basically heavier rock.
yeah, metal is just. Uh, I was gonna make a science joke there, but it just didn't really work.
I would have to agree on you on the Metallica and the Slipknot. I am indeed a fan of both Metallica and Slipknot. Very peak music.
Yeah, I haven't gotten very far in like their songs, but from what I've heard, because I'm trying to like listen to a whole bunch of their songs, they are really good.
Their best.
And I have very few out of my friends who like listen to metal and rock and stuff.
Yeah. Their best albums each are Iowa from Slipknot and either Ride the Lightning or Master of Puppets from Metallica.
I also listen to a lot of Korn, which when I mentioned that name to you, you said, "What's that?"
I know the band Korn. I just don't really listen to them frequently. You got any other topics you want to talk about for right now, or?
No, sir.
All right. I guess we'll jump into the next topic for right now. I guess that I have. I guess for this topic, there hasn't been much since when I last talked about it, but animatronic web, my roles in animatronic web. Last I talked about it, I think I revealed that I have Doctor Strange and Green Goblin as my two roles. I mean, I don't think I can say anything else, but yeah, I have those two roles. I have done two of my lines publicly, like on, I think it was Snacks' Christmas special, if I'm remembering it properly. I think it was the Christmas special where I recorded those lines and said them during the recording. So yeah. And also, I think we posted our last episode before the trailer release, but the official final trailer for Animatronic Web has released since our last episode. And the show has been delayed. I will say that the release date on the trailer is no longer accurate. The show has been delayed a few times since then.
May I ask why it has been delayed?
A lot of design changes went down with the characters and stuff. I'm not sure if I can talk about their specific status like right now, like the status quo of the models right now, but I will say production is still going right now, and I don't think it's being delayed further.
Well, that's good to know.
And I've already recorded like my lines and stuff, so nothing's being changed on that aspect. It's just like models and stuff that's currently in a state of iffiness.
I watched the trailer. I heard your voice line, and I am so ready to watch the episodes and stuff.
There's more lines where that came from, and a lot crazier lines than that one.
Crazier line? How do you get crazier lines?
Well, I publicly revealed this one in Snacks' thing, so I guess I'll say it here as well. But one of them is, "You'll pay for this, wall crawler." That's one of my Green Goblin lines.
Oh. So you're a villain.
Indeed, I play a good guy and I play a bad guy, you know? It's how it is. I gotta keep my range wide. I can't just play good guys. I also gotta play bad guys too, you know?
Yeah.
Alright. So, you got any topics you want to talk about right now? Or...
No, that was it.
Alright. Well, I do have a little reminder from the previous Panda Podcast episode, and I guess all of the streams too. The Garden of Ban Marathon. It is now going to be updated to have an extra game. Because Garden of Ban 0 has released since the last...
Oh no.
The last Panda Podcast episode. which means that the stream's gonna have to be even longer.
Oh no.
Garten of Banban Zero is gonna be the last one I'm gonna play. I don't care if I think one came out today. I don't care how many come out after this is recorded and stuff. Garten of Banban Zero. I'm just going to play up to Garten of Banban Zero, and then every game afterwards, I might do a marathon part 2, I guess, where I play the future games. Because I am not going to keep the stream going for that long.
How long is it?
Currently, it's at 9 hours and 32 minutes, not including the Fortnite map or Garten of Banban Zero.
Jeez.
And that's not even accurate. Because some of it can either be speed ran, and some of it does include like extra items and stuff. I haven't actually played through any of the Garten of Banban games, so I don't know how long they actually take, but from what I looked up, it's a while. But for the reveals, nothing has really changed from the reveals. I might do some adjusting of certain things as we go on, like maybe I'll add certain things or like add more onto certain things. But the current reveals right now are still the first reveal being the Hunter Be Hunted screen, like a snippet from the screenplay. The next one being a reveal on details for a game that I'm working on. The next one after that being a reveal of a character in Hunter Be Hunted and their voice actor. And then the next reveal being the first 5 to 10 minutes of animatronic web, either episode 1 or 2, depending on when the marathon happens. And then the final reveal I cannot talk about just yet because it is going to be the biggest reveal. And it is also the one that I am most hyped about, so I'm going to keep it a secret until it actually comes out. I will say you do know what it is, yes?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. We, like I said, can't talk about it, but I have been potentially doing some hints on it lately. If any of you guys want to go back to my channel and try to see anything that might have been one of the hints for it, you can go do that. I'm obviously not going to say if it is a hint or not, but, you know, certain things that I've said here recently have been hints to whatever this mystery thing is.
I can't wait. This is going to be insane.
It is going to be an insane stream. Depending on how long it is, it might be even more insane because I might go over 10 hours.
Oh no.
That would be the worst case scenario.
How would you do that? Like, that would take a lot of preparation.
It would take a lot of mental preparation for staying up for 10 hours straight streaming.
Yeah.
I don't know how people like Daco do it.
I don't know how anybody does it.
I mean, I understand if it's like a charity stream or something, but this isn't a charity stream, so I don't know how I'd be able to keep it going and not have like not go insane by the end.
I'm surprised you're not going insane by playing the first game.
The first game wasn't really that long, so it didn't really... The brain rot didn't really have that time to set in. That's
Well, I mean, it's starting to burn down.
That's for the later chapters.
It's Garten of Banban. All I've heard about it is cringe.
It is basically just brain rot. But from what I've heard, the newer games have started actually getting better in quality.
That's good to hear.
Like, they've actually started locking in and doing better on the recent chapters. It's still brain rot, but it's not as much brain rot, if that makes sense.
So they minus like 2% brain rot.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Alright, so we do this in every single episode of the Panda Podcast, and we're going to be doing it here, but sorry, little Q&A section. This is where you ask questions about like Hunter be Hunted and stuff, and I will answer it as much or Hunter be Hunted or just random things that you want to ask questions about in this part.
Okay.
All right. So,
I have a very off-topic question, not about really Hunter be Hunted, but when do you think I'd be able to stream?
So first of all, you have to meet a certain subscriber requirement on your channel. I think it's like 300 subs, I think. No, it's not 300. It's 100, I think, is where you unlock the ability to stream.
Well, now I'll have a goal to meet.
I think 300 is where you unlock the ability to like add extra like thumbnails and stuff to your videos.
Yeah, I'll definitely need help with a lot of the stuff.
If you need me to be like an editor or something, I'm the guy.
I think I'm gonna run solo with the editing and stuff.
I know people like Corey Kinchin and stuff. They do solo editing. I mean, I do solo editing as well. So, yeah, I understand. Yeah.
Okay, question about Hunter be Hunted. You said release date 2020, 2025, 26, right?
Yes, that is the current release schedule. It's either going to be later this year or next year.
When do you think, like, possibly we'll see the first dinosaur?
Okay, for first dinosaur, I will say the first dinosaur name has already been dropped. I did officially reveal Troodon in one of my Christmas reveals for the series. But for the first like full on dinosaur design, roar, whatever reveal, for that I'd say wait until the first like trailer or something like that drops. That's where the first dinosaur design would be revealed.
Something to look forward to.
Indeed. Any other questions?
I don't have any more questions right now.
Okay. I will say, on the topic of the release date, the series will be dropping like episodically. Like it will be one episode, then the next. It won't be like a full-on season drop at once. It won't be like those kinds of shows and stuff.
I kind of expected that, considering
you're
not a big editor or anything. So
yeah. It's like certain series like Digital Circus and Murder Drones and stuff where they release episodes every few months. I'm gonna try to do that, like release one every few months. Maybe get some animators or something to help make the process a little bit faster. But that's sort of how the release schedule is gonna go. So,
yeah, I don't have a comment.
Okay. Any other topics that you want to talk about?
And not that I can think of.
All right, I do have one last topic that is still on the topic of dinosaurs, I guess. But have you seen the new Jurassic Park movie trailer that dropped the other day?
I haven't seen anything.
Do you want to do like a live reaction to it, like how you did a live reaction to a trailer last episode, or not?
I don't know if I really have like the stuff to do it because I normally.
I see. Well, I will say, whenever you do watch it, it is a very, very good trailer. This movie definitely looks like a step up from the last few that released, like Fallen Kingdom and Dominion and stuff. Okay. So that is that. So do you have any topics left? Okay, sorry for that. I think Dirty Racer 30 was booted off his internet or something.
No, I have no clue what happened.
Yeah, honestly, I don't know either. I mean, you might have got booted off your internet or something. I don't know.
No.
But do you have any final topics to talk about?
No, I do not.
All right. So, yeah, that will be it for this episode of the Panda Podcast. If you guys have any ideas for things we should talk about in the next episode, you can leave it down below in the comments. If you guys want to check out or support the channel further, you can like the video, subscribe, check out my Twitter/X account, check out the community Discord server. Do you have any like socials, I guess, you want to promote or something?
Not really any that wouldn't like tie into my lifestyle.
Okay. I did have another idea in mind that I was gonna say in this last part, but I honestly forgot. So yeah, if you guys want to see the Garden of Band Marathon at 1,000 subs, then make sure to subscribe. And with that, I think that will be it for this episode. So yeah. When the next episode is gonna be released, I don't know. I don't know when the next episode is going to drop, so if anyone was wondering that, episode 4 will be dropping sometime in the future. I'm not going to say near future, because it could be June or something. We have a very inconsistent release schedule for these episodes.
It's really hard to get it goodly timed, but...
Yeah. We'll work on it, though. We'll work on it as the series goes on and stuff. So that will be it for this episode of the Panda Podcast. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye, everyone.